Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle if you're new here. This is a well overdue, a 1-year minoxidil journey update video that I'm super excited to share with you guys. So if you're interested, if you've been following along, keep watching and I will fill you guys in with what's been happening. A few years ago, while I was living in Memphis, I went to a hairstylist just to get a sew-in, I believe it was. And while he was braiding down my hair, he was like, you know you're going bald in the middle of your head, right? And I was like, no. He took some pictures and he showed it to me and it was clear as day. I'll see if I can find those pictures and put them somewhere on the screen. This was like a while ago, like 2019, I think. But granted, I didn't really know what to do. At that time, it wasn't that bad. And I didn't really know what to do. So I think I just kind of like oiled my scalp and just kind of like went about my life. A few years later, I wanted to actually like start taking like better care of my hair and I sought out a hairstylist. So the first hairstylist that I sought out in this area, she literally like didn't even do nothing to my hair. Like she washed it and she trimmed it. It was really not the best of a trim at all. And she actually did not say anything about like my thin spot. So when I went to this hairstylist and she didn't point it out, like I didn't even think about it again. But the thing is, I really didn't like this hairstylist work. I went to her again for another service and I was disappointed. So I decided to find another hairstylist. So now we're on to the third hairstylist and I went to the hairstylist who's my current hairstylist. She did my hair. She gave me a trim, girl. She gave me a cut. I hadn't gotten a proper cut in years. I'm talking like... So the third hairstylist, like she was like, yeah, let's just like clean this all up so we could like, you know, start fresh. So when I went home, I was looking at my hair and, you know, I was liking it. But one thing I noticed is that like, I think I was like touching like my hair, just like touching it around. And I saw some like black powder on my hands. And I didn't know what that was, girl. She had used like that black powder. You can find it at Sally's. I can't remember what it's called, but a lot of people like use it on like their hairline and stuff. But she had used that black powder in the middle of my head, and that's when I realized my thin spot had grown. Oh, your girl is going bald. I was kind of shocked. I didn't really know what to do. So yeah, some of my aunts and my family on my dad's side, they be bald. So I was like, is this like a family thing? Like, is this something I need to be worried about? Can I fix it now? And you know, that's when I decided to seek help. I went to see my dermatologist and she did some like examination on the area. She believes that the reason why I have this thin spot is due to traction alopecia. And I'll just put like a little bit of information right here of what traction alopecia is. I've said it a few times in my videos before, but essentially it's just like, you know, tension from styling, which I am guilty to. Yeah, I be putting some tension on my hair when I be braiding it, putting a ponytail, wrapping it up. I spoke to my dermatologist. She recommended a few things. She recommended like steroid injections. She recommended like something else. But the thing that she recommended that I felt was useful to me was Nutrafol. So if you've been around before, you know that I've used Nutrafol before. And I really don't have a whole lot of negative things to say about Nutrafol. I do think that Nutrafol works. It's actually gotten very, very popular over like the past year or so. I see a lot of like ads for Nutrafol. I see a lot of like sponsorships for Nutrafol with like influencers and stuff. So it's definitely gotten very popular over the time. I just really couldn't afford Nutrafol, y'all. Nutrafol is not cheap. If it were like $30 for a bottle, then I could reason with that. But I think Nutrafol is like $70, $80 a bottle or something like that. And the thing is like the bottle is a month's supply. So you're spending that much money every single month. And girl, my wallets were aching, mainly because I was like trying to save for a house at that time. And I was like, okay, girl, you got to make a decision. What is more important, your hair or the house? So I chose the house and I think that was a great decision. I'm in the house right now and I'm still bald. So did Nutrafol for a while. I want to say like at least 6 to 8 months I did Nutrafol. And I did notice car coming by. Let me put some lip gloss on my lips because my lips getting dry. So back to what I was saying. I used Nutrafol for between like 6 to 8 months. I can't really remember. And I did notice a difference. Like my hair was actually, you know, filling in. I just didn't want to pay that much money every single month. I just, you know, I couldn't afford it. I started to take like saw palmetto for, don't get on the bed, get off the bed. I just cleaned it. So yeah, I started to take saw palmetto for a little bit, but then I just never like ordered it again. I only took it for like a month or so, and I never ordered it again. So I didn't really see like the benefits of taking saw palmetto because I didn't take it that long. But I know that it's something that a lot of people was recommending to take for like hair thinning. After doing my research, I came across Minoxidil, and for those of you who don't know, this is what I use. This is the Target brand of Minoxidil that I use. It comes in a 2-pack. I only have this one bottle left because I used up the other bottle. But yeah, I've been using Minoxidil for over a year now, and it is something that has also gotten very popular on the internets. I just believe that everyone on the internets is going bald, clearly, because y'all are using Minoxidil, y'all are using rosemary oil, y'all are using Nutrafol. So I'm just like, maybe we're just all going bald at the same time. Maybe there's just something in the water. Maybe we're all just, you know, getting at that age where our hair is falling out, you know, after doing all those tension styles and stuff. I don't know, but I know Minoxidil has been popular as well. I know like some influencers that I follow, they've been talking about using Minoxidil, which is just so interesting. But we're all roughly around the same age. Like I follow people around the same age as me. So I'm just like, maybe it's just like an age thing. Like we're just starting to lose like hair in certain spots. And that's why everyone's using like, you know, hair growth supplements or treatments or whatever. And I've been hearing some crazy stories about Minoxidil. I don't know what y'all be doing, how y'all be applying it, but I follow the instructions loosely and I haven't gotten any issues. Like you just apply it to the area. Actually, you're supposed to like, how are you supposed to use this? I think you're supposed to like spray it on top of the cap and then like apply it from the cap or in the cap or something like that. But I just like apply it to the area, massage the area, wash my hands, and go about my day. And I've been seeing some horror stories about people growing a unibrow, people growing a beard, people growing hair all over their face, and I'm just like, what are y'all doing? So what I really like about Minoxidil, honestly, is the price. Like I said, Nutrafol was like 70 to 80 bucks a month, and this is, I want to say it's no more than 30 bucks for the 2-pack. It's also like accessible. I can just go to Target to buy it versus Nutrafol. I had to order it online. So that's a huge plus. What I don't like about Minoxidil, and this is probably the only thing that I don't like, and I think the only thing that everyone hates about it, is that you have to use this thing every single day for the rest of your life. Because if you stop using it, all that growth that came from the Minoxidil will fall out. And it's like you're back to square one. So I do want to talk about my recent visit to my doctor. I recently just got a primary care physician. So I got my lab report, and when it came back, it literally said that the only like things that were off was my cholesterol. Vitamin D levels were fine, iron levels were fine, like everything else was fine, like according to my age. I think I was just hoping to find a solution with those results as to like, oh, I'm deficient in this area or whatever. But it was just my cholesterol that was off. So I was kind of like, okay, now I still don't really know if it has anything to do with my health that's causing the hair loss. It might just be the traction alopecia. You know, it just might be genetics, you know. Like I said, my dad's sisters, they be bald, and you know, I just, you know, it just might be a family thing. But after I did, you know, my lab work, I decided like it would be beneficial for me to start taking vitamins. So I do take a multivitamin, I take fish oil, I take a low dosage of iron. I was anemic when I was a kid, so you know, I figured like it might be helpful to take iron pills. I started to incorporate milk in my diet, which I'm not a huge fan of milk, so I'd be drinking like lactose milk or like 2% milk because I really do not like whole milk at all. I started to eat more fish, less like red meats. I eat more egg whites. So I've been trying to like just change up my diet a little bit, maybe mainly because of the whole cholesterol thing, just trying to eat more like fish and like white meat, like instead of like red meat and stuff. So yeah, I don't really know if like that will impact my hair growth, but I do think it will impact my overall health. I do feel like I have more energy also because I've been taking B12, girl. I'm not gonna lie about that. For the moment you guys have all been waiting for, let's take a look at my hair. So I'm going to just put on screen some pictures of my thin spot right now so you guys can see what it's looking like. So, will I continue using Minoxidil? The answer is yes. I've been using it for over a year now, and like I don't use it every single day like I should. Like I'll be skipping 2 days and you know, I'll be like, oh child, I haven't used my Minoxidil in a while. I can make the bottle stretch. The price is affordable to me, and you know, I could just go to the store and buy it. Honestly, I am happy with my results. I've been happy with my results for like a while. I want to say like within like 6 months of using Minoxidil, I was like happy with my results. I am fully aware and I've accepted that my hair in that area will never grow back fully, and the reason why is because there is some scarring there. It's not like visible to like when you cut yourself. It's not like a scar that's visible like that, but there is scarring that prevents hair from growing again, from regrowing. And to be honest, I'm confident like if I were to go outside and I had my hair parted down the middle and the wind just went whoosh, and you know, my hair just kind of like spread apart due to the wind and my thin spot was exposed, I would be okay with that. Like I wouldn't be freaking out because the amount of hair that's there now, it is I'm comfortable with that. So I'm gonna end this video because my camera keeps overheating and cutting off. My neighbor's continuing to get closer and closer to me with his lawnmower. Please like and share and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.